Ecuadorian culture and lifestyle, from what I saw on my mission, uh, for example, the demographic in Ecuador, they practice the Catholic religion very heavily. So a lot of the families there are just very, very Catholic. Um, some things that will entail is that they will be family prone. So everybody that is part of the Catholic religion will be very close knit together. So when I would go on my mission and I would just kind of talk about the LDS religion with them, they would not really know what it was, but once I would kind of show the message to someone, it would spread very quickly to the rest of the family because they are so tight knit in a certain religion that they would kind of just tell everybody else, and everybody else would eventually know. So that was both really helpful. Um, Something else about Ecuador culture is that they're very into soccer there, especially within the last couple of years because Ecuador has been in the World Cup. So that was a really, really cool experience. They really favor two country teams as well called Emelec and Barcelona. So on game days when Emelec is playing Barcelona or vice versa, everybody just shuts down their home, and it's very hard to talk to people because, especially just families, they just watch the games together and they just kind of no interruptions. It's like a huge game, when rivals of the same country kind of play each other. So those are kind of interesting things as well. Um, Another culture thing about Ecuador is that I would just kind of talk about, recommend to someone would just be to be open with everybody because everybody in Ecuador is really, really friendly. So if you just kind of like, hey, what's your name? They'll immediately say, hey, what's your name? Everybody in Ecuador will say, buenos dias, buenas noches. So good morning, good night, like good afternoon. Everybody always says hi. That's the thing I really enjoyed about my mission. Everybody always said hi, no matter if they're a member of the church or not. Everybody's just really nice there. And so when I came back to the United States, I kind of had this custom of saying good morning, like good afternoon, how are you? Like good morning, good afternoon. And I still do that, but I mean nobody ever says it back to me. So it's kind of funny that way. But in Ecuador they're always very cordial, and that's what I appreciate about the country there. And very nice. I mean, on my mission sometimes there was one time when a volcano erupted and I was walking with my companion and I just saw that there was like white things falling on my jacket, and I just kind of said like, "What is that? Like, is this snow? Is it snowing in Ecuador? That's kind of weird." And so I just kind of brushed it off the first time, and then after like 15 minutes, it came back and more stuff came, and I was like, "What is that? What is on falling on me?" And then I see some people running around with selling the face mask, saying each face mask $5, and I'm saying, why is he selling it for so much? And then we finally realized that it was a volcano that erupted, and it was ash. Ash was falling in the city that I was serving in, and if you inhale ash, it's like really bad. So there was actually a family that just like saw us walking. Hey, missionaries, you guys are the elders. Just come in. You have to wait for a while until the ash goes away. And then we found out that it was a volcano, that this ash was happening, and that it was kind of a catastrophic event. So. But again, it's another example of the people in Ecuador that are very friendly, even for people that, I mean, may or may not be of the same religion. They're always willing to take in and just like be very cheerful about it. So I really like that.